Hey, I have 3 things for you today. The first one is this. You're going to make it. Sometime in the next 4 weeks, 12 weeks, or a year, some kind of normal is going to return and you're going to make it. The second thing I have to give to you might require a little bit of background. See, I've heard from a lot of ministry leaders and organizations out there that are in give mode right now because they need something from you. We're not exactly in that position. While we're not fully funded right now, we're in a position to help a lot of people just like you answer a really important prayer because we have something for you. Over about the past 20 years of following Jesus, one of the most common prayer requests I've get is, Aaron, pray that I get some clarity on God's vision for my life, or pray that I have some clarity on God's vision for this season of my life, or a key decision within this season of my life. Men in particular, Christians in general, we want to know that we see things clearly from God's perspective, that we strategize or choose wisely, and that we act boldly under Christ's lordship. Except there's a lot of noise and distraction out there. We want to know that we got it right. How about you? And see, while we do a lot of time on that day, we've done a lot of shows and spent a lot of energy on that. You've probably heard that from us. Right now, the CDC probably doesn't want us doing that because it requires us meeting with more than 10 people at a time. And we're going to respect that. But what it allows me to do is free up my calendar to do the second thing that I love to do, which is to help people order their days every day between today and that day when we come before Jesus, so that when they get there before Christ, they don't just hear welcome, they hear well done, good and faithful servant. They know they got it right, not just in their eyes, but in the eyes of Jesus. How about you? So, over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be doing a series of online webinars. I promise I will wash my webcam for at least 20 seconds before we do each one. But we're going to do a series of webinars on Clean Slate, from zeroing in on God's vision for your life, to getting your inbox to zero, using your uptime, downtime, family time for maximum efficiency, and knowing at the end of the next 4 weeks, 12 weeks, or year that you used the time effectively for the kingdom and God's purposes for your life. So how do we do that? Well, that brings us to the third thing I have to give to you. For years, we've had a free tool available on our website. It's called snapshot.zeroinbox.org. And if you've ever wondered if the things that you're doing right now are in line with God's vision for your life, or how am I doing in terms of productivity, Snapshot is the thing that can do it. People generally fall into one of 4 categories. That if you go on there for about 90 seconds, enter a couple of questions, you're going to get a feel for what are those 4 quadrants you set in and what your kind of overall productivity score is. If you'll go to snapshot.zeroinbox.org anytime between now and Friday the 27th, I'm going to collect the 3 most common areas of need, and I'm going to reach out to people personally and create a webinar schedule that fits what you have going on so that we can target that area of your life, so that at the end of the next 4 weeks, 12 weeks, or year, you'll be able to say, I nailed it. I was faithful with what God gave me. I want you to be able to stand before Jesus when you come to him and not just hear him say, welcome, child. I want you to hear him say, well done, good and faithful servant. How about you? Go to snapshot.zeroinbox.org and start the process today, and I will do everything in my power to help you reach your full potential with God's vision for your life. Grace, peace, and a clean slate.